Brian Anderson here with you, alongside Grant Hill and Coach Dan Van Gundy, and the fourth member of our crew, Allie LaForce, reporting from the sidelines.
Well, they beat this team the first time around, but they better be ready for some adjustments today.
Yeah, they should expect a more motivated team this time around. Revenge is a very powerful motivator.
So interesting, Grant. Younger fans may not realize the Clippers had a lot of rough seasons early on.
Well, you know, B.A., that's one way to put it. You know, in their first 27 years in L.A., they only made the playoffs 4 times. But things have definitely changed. Owners have changed. And now they're postseason regulars in the league. Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
Cunningham with the ball. Payton covering. Here's Hill. Grant, looking at these two teams, my attention is drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh, yeah, this should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
Well, Coach, it's been discussed a lot, but the Detroit Pistons set a record in 2023 that no one wants to match.
Well, that's for sure, B.A. No franchise wants to suffer through a 28-game losing streak. They thought that team had potential, but they just never found their footing early on, and then things just snowballed on them.
That one drops for him.
In total control on that possession. Kawhi just reading the defense and taking it himself.
Wow!
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? Beal left side. Here he goes. Leonard outside. Just 5 to shoot. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Leonard's got his second basket of the game. Oh, stolen by Payton. Jumps up. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's just terrifying coming down the lane. I mean, when Leonard is attacking with ferocity, man, the D has to foul.
Obviously, everyone knows about the defense of Kawhi Leonard, but Grant, his shooting is overlooked.
Yeah, you know, he's at about 40% from 3 for his career. You combine that with his wing defense, you get a one-of-one player capable of carrying a team.
So it's Los Angeles now. The Pistons getting their last shot to go. Dunn outside. On the wing, Payton. Shot clock at 5. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Payton's got 5 now.
They've hit 4 of their first 5 shots. Great execution and attention to detail.
Pass to Holland. Outside, Hill. They set the pick. Out to Thompson. Goes back up. Tipped. Here's Leonard. He's got 5. Stolen by Thompson. And the Pistons pushing it up now. And he caps off the break with a monster slam.
Well, as we see more of Thompson, I think he's going to get better looking for his teammates.
Beal, right side. Puts up a 3. He buries it from 3.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with J.B. Bickerstaff. I talked with him about how he'll approach dealing with Kawhi Leonard on the floor, and Coach told me there's no one way to go about slowing Kawhi. He does too many things. He continued, we'll vary our looks on him and try not to let him get in any offensive rhythm. Good idea, as we all know how deadly Kawhi is once he gets going. Brian?
And Allie, thanks. That gives him the lead. He's got 6.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Leonard outside. That shot off the mark.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
Duran, the screen. Here's Hill. Drives to the hoop. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Here's Beal. Good work there as it goes. Beal's got his 2nd bucket on the night.
His position might be shooting guard, but Beal has no problems taking it inside.
And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. And the Pistons making a change here. 1:07 left to play in the first quarter. Thompson outside. And Bradley Beal is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. 59 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Thompson. Second shot opportunity. Six to shoot. Second chance effort. The Pistons need to get one up quick. They grab their own miss. Tries yet again. Yep, that one goes.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Clippers trail by 3. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Beal with it, and it's Hill picking him up now. Out to Beal. Launches it from deep. Sinks it. What range from downtown. Beal's got 8. Out to Thompson. Up and overdone. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. Tie game, and some big points being put on the board. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And looking at what we've seen from Detroit, what do you guys think?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Yeah, they've made a point to get inside on this defense, and it's been working like a charm early on.
And the Clippers call time here. All right, Grant, I have to ask you, has there ever been a more intimidating team than the old bad boy Pistons?
Well, they weren't fancy, But they played hard, and they played physical basketball. Every team that faced those Detroit teams knew they were in for a battle.
Here's Ivey. And it's blocked by Isaac.
Yeah, great link from Isaac. He gets the hand up, gets a piece using...
Oh, okay!
Oh, my gosh.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Pass to Isaac. Back to Kuminga. From downtown. The rebound by Detroit. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Wizards. And that'll be their second of 4 total games at home. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. And, Coach, you've been lauded by some of your former players for your pregame preparation. I've seen it myself in the broadcasting world.
Well, I've also been cursed by some of those players for my pregame walkthroughs, Brian. People thought they were way too long, but I just wanted to be as prepared as possible and was one that always believed I'd rather do too much than too little.
Now here's Johnson. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Now here's Ivey. Lets it go from 11. That's short off the rim.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
That one goes in.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
The Clippers in the lead. Here's Harrington. From beyond the arc and then some. Harrington's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Johnson for 3. Sinks the tray.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Now here's Wiggins. No points so far. Clock at 6. Here's Harrington. It's tipped. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession. Here's Harrington. Giving this team some energy. Averaging a little over 10 points a game. Outside Johnson. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. It's been neck and neck this entire first half.
Yeah, 8 lead changes so far. These clubs are looking evenly matched.
Right wing. And here's Kuminga for 3. And Los Angeles another 3.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. The Pistons trailing. Here's Cunningham. Driving in. Oh, what a move by Cunningham inside.
Well, with the size that Cunningham has, he is a real handful inside.
Stand the top pick in the 2021 draft, Cade Cunningham. He's made major strides the last couple of years, but what have you seen from him?
Well, he's a big guard who can both score and create shots for his teammates. I think this guy is a winner. Cunningham is so skilled working the pick and roll. That time the play was for himself to score.
Here's Harrington. Detroit with a rebound.
Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots.
Here's Ivey. Going inside. Pass to Thompson. Back to Hill. Three-pointer. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. And now a three-point Pistons lead.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Simone Fontecchio, a name some may struggle with, but as well as he's played, get to know it. Actually, his teammates nicknamed him Tech. He said, when I first got to the NBA, they started calling me that, and I was like, guys, I don't like it. No one's ever called me that. It stuck to me. Now I like it. Brian?
Yeah, now you have to like it. All right, great story, Allie.
Wiggins is good at picking his spots on his drives. Now, he won't force it, but when the opening's there, he takes it.
Pass to Harrington. .121 left in the first half of this game. Back to Kuminga. Shot clock at 6. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Count it. Good. Kuminga's got 7 points in the game.
Well, after a silent first quarter, this is who they needed him to be. This is why you never count a guy out. Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness.
Oh, he packs it down.
That is incredible.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. And the free throw, no good.
And he didn't go to the line once in the first half. But now he's figuring out how to draw contact and get himself to the line.
And the shot's good. Duran's got his first bucket of the night.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Picked by Isaac. Pass to Wiggins. There's 25 seconds left in the first half. Here's Black. Duran with a rebound.
If you can, use up the clock en route to the last shot.
Yeah, but if you get an open look, you got to think about taking it no matter how much time is left on the clock.
Here's Harrington into the lane. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. The Clippers on top, leading by a point. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. And he lobs it up. And the dunk by Duran.
Well, as a lob partner, Duran's exactly what you want. He really goes and gets it.
Pass to Zubac. Outside Payton. To the paint. Here's Zubac. Beal with it. Drills the elbow jumper. Beal's got 10 points.
Look at Beal asserting himself in the mid-range, reminding the defense that he could take that.
Pass to Thompson. Here's Holland. Back to Thompson. Down low. Duran. And the dunk by Duran.
Physical play by Duran at the rim, which doesn't allow much room for interference.
And, Coach, how about the Thompson twins making their impact felt in the 2023 draft?
Yeah, Brian, we've seen twins in the NBA before, albeit not very often. But these two made history that draft day, becoming the first pair of twins to be selected in the top 5 of the same draft. Well, yeah, that's why he was the #1 pick back in 2021. Cunningham showing there that he can dominate games.
Payton's shot is good.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Now Cunningham. 12 points for him. Holland gets the bucket. 6 points for him.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Slam! Wow!
They're taking the opportunity to get airborne. Kawhi doesn't hold back when he sees an opening.
Here's Cunningham. Great D that time from Zubac.
Well, they know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
Screen by Leonard. Leonard on the wing. There's the triple. Look at Leonard, dialed in from deep.
Well, they came out of the locker room with a purpose. 4 for 4 already in the half.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
Give a big round of applause for your Pistons dancing. Look good, please.
And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for Detroit. Trailing by 2. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And that one's good. Thompson's got his second basket.
I love this game plan. That's 10 points in a row from in close.
Beal surveying the D. Zubac screen. And Los Angeles another 3. Well, Grant, you were an excellent defender in your day. So who was the toughest player you had to guard?
Well, there are so many great players. Michael, LeBron. But let's talk about the late, great Kobe Bryant. I mean, he really had no weaknesses. And even if you defended him perfectly, there's a good chance he can still make the shot.
6 on the shot clock. Here's Cunningham. The Clippers grab the miss. Left side, Payton. Leonard outside. Zubac screen. Shot on the wing. And the shot goes in. And now a 5-point Los Angeles lead.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
Poke loose. It's stolen by Leonard. Dunn outside. Fires the 3. And Los Angeles another 3. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Clippers.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
One other thing I've liked is how assertive they've been on D, swatting a good number of shots away as a result.
No one near him. Duren with the rebound.
And that's one he wants back, just wide open, but not able to connect that time.
Can they get it? And the dunk by Duren.
And what a read there from Cunningham, showing he has vision and timing with his passes.
A minute 9 left in the third. Leonard, good.
You can tell he's feeling it. Hasn't missed a single shot all quarter.
Cade taking it in. Pass to Duren. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. Duren's got 10.
Wow, that's why this coaching staff wants Cunningham to have the ball and make the decisions.
Here's Beal. Leonard, left side. The fadeaway. Doesn't go that time. Pistons trail up by 6. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Hill can't connect. Timeout called, the Clippers. Changes for Los Angeles.
Substitution on the floor.
The Clippers lead by 6. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Los Angeles shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one. Pass to Richards. Back to Johnson. Oh, deflected. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Great shot selection.
57.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Here's Harrington. Inside. Here's Kuminga. Oh, Kuminga, just a menace inside.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
I love it. I mean, great ball movement by Ivy.
Thompson, no good on the free throw. Los Angeles leading by 9. Uh-oh, Kuminga. Oh, my goodness.
What a dunk.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, B.A.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
Absolutely jaw-dropping. Here's Harrington, and he drives in. Oh, misses the dunk. To the inside, Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
A clear look for Ivy. Harrington with a rebound. The rebound by Detroit. And the Pistons pushing it up now. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
On the drive, Ivy just blitzes the defense. They don't know how to respond and end up fouling.
At the line for 2.
Good on both. Well, Grant, it appears the league expansion is around the corner. Any concerns about spreading the talent too thin?
Not really, B.A. I mean, the global pool of players competing for an NBA roster spot has never been deeper. So there's plenty of talent to go around.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hi, guys. The head coach for the Clippers had some instruction for his guys during the break. Well, coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Puts it up. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. Ivy's got 4 points this quarter.
Just finding room to go to work inside. Ivy really relies on his physical abilities to get a close-range shot.
Kuminga's shot is off.
One thing they've done well tonight, and that's rebounding.
The shot comes out. Oh, great D that time from Isaac. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Here's Harrington. Shot clock at 6. And the layup is good off the glass.
Timeout.
And the Clippers lead by 11.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. And And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Detroit. 11-point game. Pass to Richards. Now here's Johnson. It's deflected. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Clippers. Los Angeles leading by 11. Here's Harrington. Oh!
Wow!
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Man, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. From the arc. He drops it from range.
Yeah, what a feed from Ivy. These are the type of passes you love seeing from him.
Isaac outside. Three-pointer. Beal missed it. 5 for 7 from the field.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
To the middle. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
And coming down the stretch, both teams still playing fantastic offense.
Yeah, and hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
It's Beal on the wing. Three-pointer off the mark.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
First free throw is good. And that brings him within 10. And Johnson drops them both. 1:29 left in the game. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. And it's Detroit with the ball. Pass to Duren. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Ivica Zubac.
And I love that from Duren, playing with passion.
And he makes the first, but misses the second.
Every point matters in a game like this. We should remember that in this free throw when it's all said and done.
And it's blocked. Here's Hill. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
And the clock will wind down on this one. Just a solid effort and a good win for the Clippers.
One area where they set themselves apart today, their aggressiveness in getting steals.
It really hindered their opponent all game long. And, of course, it helped spark their own offense.
And this will get marked down as their 16th win of the year.
And that's an important win. You never like to lose 2 in a row to a team, especially if you only see them 3 times.
Here's Thompson. Rebounded by Dunn. They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, B.A. They deserve the win.
Leonard for 3. Pure from three-point range.
Pretty incredible just how great a shooter Kawhi has become. Really one of the best in the league.
And Beal puts up a deep 3. So no problem for the Clippers.